On this Wednesday, October the 25th, certainly isn't going to look like it temperature-wise. 20 degrees is our forecast high for Toronto, but we're going to see some cloudy skies with this mild air. And that's, definitely above seasonal. Usually we're 13. Now, we have seen some spotty showers in southern Ontario this morning. We're seeing more to the north through today. And then for Thursday, dry for the start, but it looks like we're going to get showers into the GTA through the evening and then another push potentially on Friday. We're more so worried about steadier rain showers as we head into the weekend. But boy, we are mild. Check out our temperatures as we look to the Friday forecast for Toronto, 19. That's 7 degrees above seasonal. It's Wednesday, October the 25th, and as we look at our regional forecast, to take you back to this morning when temperatures were really mild into the afternoon, our highs still going to be mild and above seasonal. That forecast high of 20 degrees in Toronto is certainly above 13 was what we're usually at for this time of year. Now, did you get outside last night and look at the sun setting? You can see the sunset line up perfectly with the streets this time of year. In fact, it's called Toronto Henge, and it's been peak viewing as of yesterday and the day before, but this evening apparently is when it's going to be the best viewing. 6:19 is when the sun sets, but I have some bad news. We've got some cloud cover, so if you're expecting to see what we saw last night, we're not going to get it. But we're going to still be mild and relatively dry into the evening, get a little bit of a break in the cloud cover through your Thursday afternoon. So yeah, socked into some cloud for today. That's the forecast. We've seen some scattered showers in southern Ontario this morning. Through the afternoon, that kind of clears out. But yeah, the clouds with us tomorrow morning. Looks like it's going to be dry for your morning commute. But then we do see showers hitting cottage country. That's sort of been the story this entire week. And then Friday, Thursday overnight, Friday, we see showers hitting the GTA. Saturday, we'll see showers as well. So we're getting into a bit of a wetter pattern, especially as we head into this weekend with Sunday poised to be the wettest day of this week. Now, temperatures mild today, mild tomorrow, mild on Friday. I mean, 19 for Toronto is the forecast high. That's 7 degrees above where we usually are for this time of year. But we're getting back to reality on Saturday. That's seasonal. And just take a quick peek at our long-range forecast, highlighting Tuesday. That's Halloween. Oh, I guess I'm pulling out my parka to take my kids out for that. It's time for us to get you in the know. I'm meteorologist Nicole Karkic with meteorologist Chris Murphy. We're going to talk about either 20-degree temperatures or 20 centimeters of snow.
Wow. Yes.
That is what we have coming up. But before that story, Chris.
Yeah, we're going to be talking about Nathan Coleman did the story. Now, the winds. We know it gets windy in Atlantic Canada, but there's special kinds of wind. In Newfoundland, it's the wreck house winds, and in Cape Breton, it's the lay sweat winds. So what's that all about? How often do they happen? Let's throw it to Nathan Coleman.
And for today, Chris?
No lay sweat.
Exactly.
No. So lay sweat, you're looking right there. That's where you're looking at, and we've got pretty light winds for the next few days. But the low pressure
system, they're coming.
It's only a matter of time.
Exactly.
And although they can happen almost any month, fall and especially winter is often prime time.
And speaking of winter, just, checking in on those totals, the impressive totals that fell across the west in Alberta. We had a big range in Calgary, 11 to 36 centimeters, just based on location at the airport versus the city. But it was pretty impressive. And Chris, the snow is on the move.
It is on the move. And southeastern Saskatchewan, southern Manitoba, and adjacent areas of northwestern Ontario, 2 waves. One coming likely late morning, but afternoon, so including you in Winnipeg. And then round 2 comes Thursday night to Friday morning. So we could be talking about, 10 to 20 centimeters of snow, Nicole. So there's your 20 centimeters of snow.
And then we are setting up for 20 degrees as we look to the east with those heights, our jet stream pulling far north. And also, it's so mild, Chris, it's rain all the way into northern Ontario, where we're seeing a few rounds this week of the moisture. But the trade-off is that we get the mild temperatures, if that's what you like. I mean,
yeah, just on the periphery of that ridge, that's where the bands of rain from yesterday through today and right through tomorrow and Friday. But now you're down towards Ottawa, Montreal. You get some Toronto, you get some cloud cover, maybe some scattered showers. And how about across the East Coast? How's those, Nicole?
Yeah, this is jumping ahead to Friday, so just showing you 20 in Toronto. That's not seasonal, if you're wondering. Seasonal is actually 13. And for Friday in the East, all the way to Atlantic, just showing you how much above seasonal you are. For Sydney, for example, that's 6 degrees above where you usually are. So now you're caught up. You're in the know.